Now, podcast number 5 is officially underway. Welcome in.
I cried this morning.
Yeah. Any particular reason?
I cried this morning, yeah.
Because it's Sunday?
No, because I was watching SportsCenter or ESPN. Did y'all happen to see that thing about the dude who was writing those letters?
What? No.
No, he was like, this guy, I don't even know. I didn't watch the whole story, but he was writing
I was enthralled. I couldn't turn away. I didn't watch it all, but
okay, it was a commercial.
He was writing these letters to
Hallmark.
all these like famous people and athletes and stuff, asking them what their best day was.
Uh-huh.
And he wrote like 100 letters a day or something, and he's been doing this for like 15 or 20 years.
Sounds
or
like
something.
a loser.
Well, he's actually got like issues or something, but I don't know.
Hasn't stopped you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Finish. And so a lot of people responded to him, and they were going through some of the people who have responded, and then it was really cool. And then Walter Payton's kid gets on there, and Walter Payton and his dad used to like read through the mail and stuff when he was a kid, and like see what all the fans were saying about him. And then he got this letter from this guy, and Walter Payton wrote this guy back, and then Walter Payton Jr. was reading the letter for the first time about his dad's best day. And his dad, Walter Payton, obviously died, and he just talked about how he had done all these great things, but like his most proudest moment ever was when his son inducted him into the Hall of Fame. And they got the music in the background and everything, and I was like crying and like watching it. I'm obviously a very emotional person.
Sunday mornings get me. I'm usually tired. I'm usually hungover. I'm usually like an emotional type person. I'll be honest with you. Well, for me, this weekend, that was Friday night. So Saturday was bad, and they did that thing on game day, that kid from Harvard who was like the team captain. And he's from Atlanta, smart kid, straight A type kid, hard-working family. And he lost his sister when she was like 10, like hit by a giant truck, like pinned underneath it. And like, I guess it was a year before that she wrote a story at school about who's her hero in life. And her hero was her big brother. And I've got a little son, he's 6. I mean, he's probably not the world's best big brother yet. Let's hope he gets better. He's 6, my daughter's 4, and my daughter thinks like he's hung the moon, like he's the best thing ever. So I'm watching this. So of course, that's what sports and these stories do. They connect into your life and they get you. And it was him talking about his sister dying, and that like he took it personal. He wears a butterfly thing around his neck, and his high school football team put those on their helmets. It was Tucker High School in Georgia for that whole year. It's the first year they've ever won a state championship. He got a last-minute offer from Harvard for a scholarship because one of their other kids either wasn't getting in or he decided to go somewhere else. So the coach met with him, and he said it was like a personal interview. Saw his tape, and they were unsure about signing the kid. And he said, well, tell me about your background, your history, your family life. Tell me about that.
Sold. Huh?
Told him, he said, well, lost my sister when she was 10 years old. And he goes through that whole story, and the guy goes, I don't care if this guy ever plays a lick. He's got to be on our football team. So not only was he all-conference 2 years in a row, but he was their captain this year, led him to an undefeated season. Awesome story.
I also saw, like the inspirational stories, and you get the good guy cry and everything. And like this morning I was there, and there's like, I can't remember what channel it was on. It was like this guy and his kid, and then like they came in and the mom was there, and like they gave her a box, and then it was like, every gift begins with K. And I was like,
it got you? Teared up?
Tired. It was.
Idiot Podcast. We're happy to have you along.